that mandatory 3-minute pit stop is now open. And this is where things really could change. Remember, most of the cars went out in dry tyres, but of course some will now change to wet. But the question is, should they or shouldn't they? The circuit is drying, so these 3 minutes really could count for an awful lot. Now, Stuart Radcliffe just got out of the car. You seem quite hot and sweaty, to say the least.
Hard work out there, actually, to be fair, on the right tyres, though, so.
Yeah, we just had that conversation. You went out on the wet. That was a fantastic choice, running a lot faster than the dries.
Yeah, it was a good, really, really good decision. It was touch and go. We nearly came in and changed them 2 or 3 times, and from the collecting area, we stuck with it, and, you know, it was the right decision ultimately, so we'll see.
We'll see indeed. Now, Anthony Dunn obviously just gone out there. He's not got that much work to do, but a little bit work out there.
I'm sure we'll give him plenty to do.
Now, very calm James Little just handed over to Andrew Bentley. Now, we were just talking, you went out on those dry tyres, which caused you a little bit more than a mild problem.
He did, yeah. The car's very, very good, but I tried to take the traction control off when I got a bit pleased with myself, and that spun me right off, so it pays you. Just play with the car properly.
Well, you've gone back out now with Andrew, and I think you're in P2 now, so he's obviously making his way back up.
Yeah, he went out in P2. I caught some ground up after the spin. The track's drying out nicely now. And put Andrew out P2, and I think P1 has still got to pit, so we're looking quite good.
Now we're just catching up with Neil Livesey, just handed over to Tom Bradshaw. First things first, you got a drive-through penalty, but we're not entirely sure what it was for yet.
I'm not too sure. I've heard a rumour it may be for a transponder not working, which I think is a bit harsh, but there you go.
Okay, now talk us through the circuit. It's obviously very wet out there and quite tricky.
Greaser. It's very, very greasy, and it's still, the patch is looking like it is dry, but it's still quite greasy.
Now I've just caught up with one of the Brooks brothers, Lee Brooks. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Yeah, I'm a little bit warm after a bit of an exciting few laps out there, but it's good. Yeah, it's going well.
Okay, so just handed over to your brother. You started from the back of the grid, didn't have much luck in qualifying, but you certainly made an impact in this race.
Yeah, no, we came in P8, I think, after a bit of a slippery charge through the field. I'm not sure it was entirely in control, but yeah, we're looking all right at the moment. We managed to catch the safety car window, so Ben's out in the car now. So. Be nice to get a podium in the production class, if that's possible.
Well, it certainly would. Ben's got a little bit of work still to do. Obviously, the circuit drying out, so I think he got the easier share of this drive.
That might be the case. We'll argue about that later.
So on board with Adam Bowden then as he exits the pit lane after his mandatory pit stop, as he heads back down to rejoin the race, not exceeding that pit lane speed limit of 40 kilometres an hour. Blue flag being shown, and there we go. Adam Gore just whizzes by the end of the pit lane. So Adam Bowen rejoins in 3rd place behind Adam Gore. Alex Reed still well and truly in the lead at the moment of this race, having made that early call to wet at the start of the race and is paying dividends now. Can the other drivers, though, as the track begins to dry, work their way through and catch him? Adam Bowen needs to find a way past these 2 orange V6 Exeges if he's to get onto the tail of Adam Gore. Adam Gore with a few car lengths advantage now as he's a bit further up the road. Adam Bowen's cleared one of them. Craig Denham there in the background being held up by the second one, in fact. Adam Gore enters into Coppice, followed by Adam Bowen now has found his way through. Yep, that's allowed Adam Bowen right into the clear space now. Now can he catch Adam Gore for 2nd position in the second half of the Lotus Cup UK round from Donington Park? Starting to look quite bone dry now on the circuit as Adam Gore comes down to chicane. It's not very wet at all. There is a question now, will the wet tyres last the race? Anthony Dunn there still leads the production class, having taken over from Stuart Ratcliffe. And Adam Gore has entered the pit lane for Adam Gore. Adam Gore has made his pit stop, so Adam Ballon is now in free air. He needs to put some time in now to try and jump in while Adam Gore takes his mandatory pit stop. Craig Denham there, having taken over the John Lemaster car. Anthony Dunn still leading. Gap pretty close, just a length of the Craner curve separating the 2. As they head down the Craner curve, the 2 V6 Exeges just in the way there of Craig Denham, as he's just being held up a little bit into the old hairpin. He'll be so frustrated by that. He'll want to get by and get in pursuit of Anthony Dunn as he tries to take a Lotus Cup UK win for himself and John Lemaster. Ken Savage having a little bit of a squirm there as he gets on the brakes then for the old hairpin, goes in a little bit deep, misses that apex. It's just finding the conditions a little bit tricky now in those mixed conditions as the circuit begins to dry a little bit. Craig Denham still tucked up behind those V6 Exeges. If he can find a way past, he can make more of an inroad to Anthony Dunn's lead. very, very close. Craig Denham all over the back of them now as they head through Coppice and onto the back straight. Adam Bowen stretching his advantage. Has he going to have done enough to be able to jump Adam Gore in the pit stop? He attacks the chicane. No way through there into the chicane for the number 77, managing to hold the place back. The Mission Motorsport car just rejoining from the pits. Luigi Valentino Mazza out in front of Craig Denham as well, and crucially ahead of the two V6 Exiges. So it's allowed him into clean space now for him to try and make an inroads to Anthony Dunn's lead of the production class. Oh, we've had a spin for the Mission Motorsport car. The Mission Motorsport car has spun down the corner curves, brings the other cars to a crawl down the hill. Can Craig Denham find a way through now? He's been slowed down. Been a change of position there between the two orange V6 Exiges. Car number 77 managed to just stay ahead of 78. Craig Denham can see Luigi Valentino Mazza just getting away from him now. The cars head up into McLean's and then heading up into Coppice. The circuit is starting to dry though. The sun is out and it's getting drier. Nice and deep there for Luigi Valentino Mazza. In fact, too far. He's gone off. He's run wide. He's going to get it back on the track now, and Craig Denham has managed to get his way through. So that's one car down for Denham. Anthony Dunn from Craig Denham and Luigi Valentino Mazza in the production clash. The Mission Motorsport car in the background there having got going again. Down to chicane, it's starting to look very dry. Alex Reed might be in trouble with those wet tyres starting to go off over the second half of this race. Adam Knight there in the background as well as he comes down into chicane, currently running in 4th position for Adam Knight as he attacks the chicane here at the S's. Car nice and planted, nice and patient with the power. Adrian Hall from Alex Reed. Alex Reed about to put a lap on Adrian Hall now. Down the corner curves then, Craig Denham still trying to chase. Oh, he's lost it, he's dropped it, he's spun down the corner curves. Can he keep it out of the gravel? No, he's going to make it into the gravel. No, he's in the gravel. That's a real disaster for Craig Denham. He's not going to get out there in a hurry. Yellow flags waving down at the old hairpin. Alex Reed just making his way through, having to wait for a green flag signal from the next marshal's post. Marshals make their way out to Craig Denham to try and help him get out of the gravel there. Friendly marshals giving a little push, trying to get him out of the gravel. That's brought out the safety car. Safety car is on track. Now this is going to throw a real spanner in the work. Any of the cars that have made their mandatory pit stop are now at a massive disadvantage. Those cars that haven't stopped can pit under the safety car and essentially not lose as much time. Young Ryan Savage there at the head of the queue, ahead of Marcus Jewell. So what will this do for the rest of the race? We'll have to wait for all the cars to catch up. Adam Bowen is ahead of Adam Gore though. He's managed to jump him during the course of the pit stop, but that advantage he has had is now going to mean Adam Gore is all over the back of Adam Bowen at the restart. Adrian Hall there in the distance. As the cars continue to circulate around now as the safety car starts to pick up. The friendly marshal's giving Craig Denham a little push. As he gives him a little wave and a little thank you there for getting him out of the gravel. So we shouldn't be too much longer under safety car conditions as he makes his way out of the gravel and backs around to the back of the pack. Lights are out on the safety cars. They make their way down to the chicane and the S's for the final time then. Ryan Savage will lead the cars at the restart. Away they go. On board with Adam Bowen. Now he can't pass the cars before the start and finish line. No car overtaking until the start and finish line. There it is. He's just waiting. Away he goes now. Full power. He's going to be under pressure then from Adam Gore as they break down for Redgate. Down the inside for Adam Gore. He's down the inside and through. Adam Bowen gets the cut back though. He gets on the power. Full power now on the exit. He's alongside. He's going to squeeze him out. He's on the wet line. He's pushed his way past. Adam Gore has slipped down into 3rd position then behind Adam Bowen. Marcus Jewell a long way back now. I think a lap down on these guys just behind him. So Adam Bowen is ahead of Adam Gore. Your race leader currently is Alex Reed, who has got just over a lap advantage. But the circuit is drying. You can see a dry line now forming down the corner curves. And he's going to be under massive pressure in the second half of this race while he tries to manage those tyres. Cars weave their way through McLean's and Coppice now. The safety car restart has bunched everyone back up together. Tom Bradshaw there in the Lucy car making progress. Ken Savage goes through from Alex Reed. So Adam Gore weaving one way and the next behind Adam Bowen as they approach the S's. He's having a little cheeky look down the inside. He won't find a way through there. Adam Bowen's got that covered as they turn tight into the S's. As they come out over the start-finish line. Adam Gore goes to the left-hand side of Adam Bowen. Adam Bowen's got the inside line covered down into Redgate corner. Makes it nice and difficult for him. Nice and late in the brakes. Line astern then through the corner. There's just one dry line appearing. So it's very difficult for the following car to get down the inside and get the car stopped. Ken Savage about to be put a lap on by Alex Reid. So Adam Bowen just ahead of Adam Gore still as they head through the old hairpin, winding their way through under Starkey's Bridge and up towards Schwantz and McLean's. Up to the top of the hill then. Adam Bowen's got in very wide. Adam Gore gets a bit of a sniff. He has a look at the inside as they head towards Coppice. He pushes his way past. He's pushed Adam Bowen wide. Adam Bowen's wide. He's dropped the wheel over the grass. Adam Gore takes the advantage and takes second position from Adam Bowen as they head down towards the S's. And I think Adam Bowen lost another place there to Ryan Hooker, but I think that won't matter. I think they're a lap down at this moment in time. So Adam Gore into second place. Now what can he do about Alex Reid? Alex Reid pretty much 50 seconds up the road. Can he erode that now between the end of the race? At the drying track, Adam Gore on the slightly drier ZZR tyre and Alex Reid still on the wet weather tyre from the early part of the race. As he makes his way around Redgate, he's starting to put a bit of space between himself and Adam Bowen. Time will tell though whether there's enough time in the race remaining for him to do anything about Alex Reid.
Don't go anywhere, join us after our last break to see the conclusion of the race.